Alright. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Warcraft 3 gameplay cast with me, Thendis32. If you have not seen any of the other games in this series, get out. It's your last chance before I spoil it for you. In a very weird way, Czech managing to get a score on the board, keeping him from getting 3-0'd. So right now the score is 2-1 in the favor of Infi. But if Infi can win this game, he wins this best of 5. So a lot of pressure on this elf. And let's introduce him. Spawning as the blue night elf, we have Czech. And his opponent. Spawning as the teal human, representing Team VG, we have Infi. Night elf versus human here on Twisted Meadows. And it looks like Czech is going to go for the Ancient War Creep at his no overseer. Surprisingly enough, a lot of times in this spawning position, elves will build their Ancient War right about here and try to do their Merc Camp. The Merc Camp is pretty tough and kind of a risky creep, especially since it is protected by the Rock Golem and his pesky boulders. Let's talk about Twisted Meadows a little bit. Not often I get to cast this map. It actually gets vetoed down a lot, but there's 4 different spawning positions the player can spawn at, so there's a chance players can scout in the wrong direction, as Infi did. So yeah, there's also the red camps where players did not spawn is protected by the Forest Troll Warlord, who can drop some super duper items. There's also these corner gold mine spots protected by the Red Dragon, who can drop a pretty super duper item, but he is a tough son of a gun to take down, so a lot of times you don't see these camps get crept, maybe in 2s, but not really solo. And of course, expansion spots protected by the Ogre Magi should Infi want to take an expansion. Now, what human players like to do on Twisted Meadows is do an early militia creep on their Goblin Laboratory. Not only do they get a quick level 2, they also can get a sweet item. So we do see the Archmage first for Infi versus the Demon Hunter first out of Czech. Both these players just moving on to standard game here. But yeah, like I said, it looks like Infi will do that early militia scout on his lab. Nothing weird there.
Players' forces are under attack.
And what item does Infi get to start off? He gets a Toma GG and a Sobi mask. Not a bad start indeed. Meanwhile, Czech getting ring protection. First item for his Demon Hunter. Yeah, not a bad start for Infi there. That's actually a really great start. So, by the looks of Infi's positioning, I think he's going to expand.
Are under attack.
Yep, he's pulling the militia. So yeah, Infi is going to go to expansion. Twisted Meadows is a big map. So he's going to take the expansion farthest away from Czech's base, which is very smart. That does mean Czech's going to have to travel very far to deal with this. And once again, my bad observing, missed this, but Czech going for another Huntress opener. He really loves them Huntress openers, doesn't he? It's actually not a bad opener versus fast expoing humans. And Demon are running it again. Did he go for immolation? Yes, he did. Gonna try to get nice harassment. Level 2 on the Demon Hunter. Very nice harassment out Czech. Forcing these militia to run away. Infi gonna try to creep these out with just his footmen and water elementals. Archer's Shadow Melted protected. Infi can of course reveal with that lab. Looks like he's a bit occupied. Meanwhile, we do have some Huntresses coming in. Ogre Magi getting focused down. Will Infi get the kill? Yes, he does. Czech trying to snipe it with the Archer. Was not able to do it. Preferred Vitality. Not bad. Boosting that Archmage's health. Alright, immolation being pulled again. Footman chased down. Oh. Oh. There you go. Footman does get sliced away. His family will be very sad. All in all, good harass out of Czech, but not as good as the Secret Valley game. So Infi should be able to get this town hall up and running. Not sure if Infi knows about this archer that's hidden here. I don't think he does. Oh, he doesn't. So he could just reveal her with the lab. Oh, mana burn onto the archmage. Gotta be careful with him. Oh, what is he doing? AI for the win. And what do we see out of check? We see tier 2 on the way. We see the counter expansion on the way. Be prepared for a late game, boys. Pause the video. Get your soda. Get your popcorn. But Infi picking up staff teleportation and dust at the shop. Now the footman trying to shoo away these huntresses. Archer still shadow melted there. She's very sneaky. The town hall almost finishing up for Infi. Oh, shit, trying to push in. Not really getting much space in. Infi starting his defensive towers. Oh, what did I do? My bad. Still no lumber mill out of Infi, so he's not able to build guard towers. Those guard towers are very nice versus those unarmored huntresses. Check even stealing Infi's shredder. Very nice. We all know Infi's gonna want that shredder later on. Of course, human players are gonna have a lot of wood issues. Oh, my bad. Demon Hunter getting surrounded here. Gonna use immolation, but he's gonna have the TP. Very nice threat out of Infi. I was taking a drink during that. So Check knows about Infi's expo, but does Infi know about Check's expo? No, he does not know. So this could go pretty well for Check. If he gets unscattered, of course. So right now, Check at tier 2, starting that double Ancients of War. His Tree of Life's now finishing up, so eventually he's going to want to creep out this camp. Even getting the Nature's Blessing, so his Tree of Life can walk faster. But Check not wanting to creep out his expo here. He's continuing to pressure away. Ah, but Infi's sending in the Footman Scout, so he will see this Tree of Life eventually. But yeah, Infi's got his expansion on lockdown. Check trying to find a soft spot to hit at, but he's not able to. Meanwhile, Tree of Life uprooted, walking his way over. But, like I said, Infi does scout this. Infi even picking up a Zeppelin and a Zapper. Ooh, I gotta keep my eye on that Zapper. And we do see the Pandaren Brewmasters, the second hero choice for Check. Keep in mind, you cannot put Zappers in a Zeppelin. That would be imbalanced as hell. For those of you wondering why this Zapper is not in the Zeppelin. That would be really imba. Ah, Infi with the Staff of Teleportation going right on in, trying to pressure away. Check. And I think he's actually distracting Check. Check's not going to be prepared to deal with the Zapper. Oh, what's Zapper going to detonate on? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Gets a Moonwell. Does some damage on the Shredder. And that actually supply cap Check, who's now at 42 supply over 40. 2 water elementals being annoying. Couple wisps being pulled to the Tree of Life. And the Archmage in the safety of that Zeppelin. As Huntresses cannot throw their glaives up.
Town is under siege.
And at the same time, Infi with his Footman pressuring away a Check. A lot of multi-pronged attacks here. This proves why Infi is considered one of the best in the world right now in Warcraft. And right now, he's showing it. He can do quite a bit of micro here. Check looking a bit strained, a little bit stretched out, but he's not doing as bad. Oh, Footman trying to get a cancel on the Moonwell. Demoner coming on in. Will they go for the surround? Yes, he does. Drops the Archmage right on in for the surround. Immolation being used. Moonwell finishing up. Gonna suck on that Moonwell juice. Now the Archmage are getting focused down. Ah, but the Demon Hunter's gonna die. Check. Being a bit sloppy there. I think he was microing his army when this happened. Level 2 on the Panda. Ah, very sloppy out of Check. Now we have the Footman attacking away at the Moonwells. Dryads are starting to come out, but the Footman with defend. Meanwhile, Check
Players'
finally
forces
getting
are
that
under attack.
expansion up, starting to entangle the gold mine. Ah, sorry. Demon Hunter getting resurrected. So, very nice harassment out of Infi. Very nice use of the Zeppelin. I am a Zeppelin. I'm a sucker for Zeppelin micro. I say this every time I see a Zeppelin in my cast. For those longtime viewers out there, they know Thendis loves some Zeppelin. Ooh, Check. Nicely placed Dryades, ready to shoo away at this Zeppelin. But Infi don't care. He's still dropping away. It looks like he will get this entangled gold mine down. Yes, he does. That does delay the gold mining. Meanwhile, Check running in with the Panda. Maybe going to try to land a nice breath of fire. We do have the 300s over here harassing away. Found a sweet spot. Actually, he's going to force a cancel on that blacksmith. We do see a tech to tier 3 on the way. Infi clearing out, and it looks like Infi's going to try to secure himself a second expansion. Holy crap, a lot of stuff going on right now. Alright, now the Archmage getting tacked away. Footmen are going to use Defend. Breath of Fire coming in from the Panda. The Huntresses did cancel that Blacksmith, and I think Infi's going to try to go for a tank play here if he's getting tier 3. Maybe he'll go air. Footmen going to get caught out, though. They're pretty much expendable at this point. Panda almost at level 3. Huntresses do scout the tier 3 on the way. We do see the Mountain King's second hero choice for Infi, and Infi already starting his towers. This is why he's known as the tower race. He relies heavily on his towers, but he's not that bad at his micro either. He's doing very nice with his Zeppelin harassment, keeping Check from mining on those two bases, keeping that entangled gold mine down every time Check moves away, and it's also keeping Check from creeping. It's keeping Check from doing big harassments on Infi. So like they always say, the best defense is a good offense. If you keep attacking at Check, Check won't be able to attack at Infi. That's kind of how it works. And using this Zeppelin to keep going back and forth. But it looks like Infi with the Staff of Teleportation is finally going to relieve. Guard towers on the way. Does Infi have enough resources to build the Town Hall? Yes, he does. He needs that item picked up first, doesn't he?
A player's forces are under attack.
So while Infi's about to secure his third base, Check now being able to get his expansion up. Tier 3 now about to finish up. Did Infi rebuild that blacksmith? Doesn't look like he did. Okay, there he is. He's gonna have to speed build that. Meanwhile, Panda getting level 3. Oh, Infi's Zeppelin running in a world of pain. Lucky for Infi, no units were inside of it. Both players just creeping away. Wonder if he'll give the Sobi Mask to the MK. Who does get level 2 with the Toma GG and Belted Giant Strike from the Warlord. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter getting level 3. Mana Burn going down on Demon Hunter. These footmen getting pretty raggedy, and they will go down. So yeah, Infi is gonna need to start getting some units out, although he obviously has quite a bit. Come on, it's Infi. Of course he has defensive towers. Let's be honest here. He's a Chinese human. He knows how to press the tower hotkey. But a nice catch from Check. Gonna cancel one in the workshops. How much resources does Infi have? He has quite a bit. Oh, and Check gonna run right onto these towers. Breath of Fire Immolation. At the same time, Infi with his 2 heroes is harassing away. We do see the Paladin as the 3rd hero. And workshops starting to be built here. I do believe it is for tanks. Rejuvenation onto Demon Hunter, although I could be wrong. He's starting Knights. Gyro Knight is really an undead army comp, but I could see it working here, maybe. Actually, I don't see why you need Gyros. Never mind, then this is stupid. I think it's Tank Knight. But yeah, Infi actually going to supply cap Check at 59 over 50 with this Moonwell kill. Check not TPing in. He did kill all the towers. It looks like he's going to try to kill that expansion here. But Infi can afford to lose that expansion. He's got another one all the way up here.
The player's forces are under attack.
Lab wasn't crept. But does Infi try to pick up some zappers? I think that's his goal here. Oil light onto the Mountain King. Still creeping away. Meanwhile, check. 2 bears and a huntress should slowly be able to siege down that town hall. And I believe this is the first time Czech has seen the second expansion out of Infi.
Town is under siege.
Oh, Infi gonna TP away. What was the item? It looks like it was the Lion's Horn of Stormwind. Giving the devotion aura, but it's probably gonna quickly be sold. Czech even trying to rebuild some Wiz, but he's severely supply capped. He's starting a bunch of Moonwells over here. He's even getting some Talons. I believe he's preparing himself for tanks. Long range bolt gonna catch a Huntress. Infi's looking like he's in a good spot. Czech is picking up some scrolls in the invuln pot. And the town hall survived. Czech not being able to kill this base, allowing Infi to just tower up at it again and keep building. Well, looks like Infi is going to creep out the red spot, see what super duper item he gets from Forest Troll Warlord. Meanwhile, Czech going to continue to attack away this town hall. He does not want this expansion to stay up. Alright, and the super duper item is Ring of Protection +4, not the greatest of items. And the town hall will go down.
The town is under siege.
And the level 4 on the Panda.
Players' forces are under
Meanwhile,
attack.
we do see the first tank for Infi being shooed away by the bear. So we do see more and more tanks being built. We do see a Griffin aviary behind this, so starting to get some Griffins. Infi really prepared for the late game. He has the economy to take him there. Meanwhile, Infi trying to take another expansion, but Czech is not going to allow this to happen.
The town is under siege.
God, Infi just loves him some towers. Oh, Dryads, abolishing magic on the water elementals. Level 5 onto the Archmage. Bolt onto the Demon Hunter, who just gets now gets level 4. Alright, mana burn onto the Mountain King. Holy Light on the Archmage. Demon Hunter's getting pretty focused. Meanwhile, a bunch of guard towers on the way. Alright, Demon Hunter gonna use a invuln pot. Breath of Fire coming in from the Panda. Abolish magic going into the water elemental. Holy Light onto the Mountain King. Oh, Bolt gonna catch that Panda. Here comes the bears. Oh, but more Dryads coming down. Alright, mana burn onto the Paladin. Breath of Fire as well, but the Staff Sanctuary gonna save the Paladin. It got pretty low. Now we have the first Griffin coming on in. There's no anti-air for Czech here. One Dryad should not be enough to take care of that, especially when he just gets focused down. Now we have the Demon Hunter getting pretty low. And Infi starting this expansion. Gonna bring him back up to 3 bases. Mountain King with the Staff of Teleportation. Things are not looking good for Czech at all. It's 58 supply versus 57. Iffy with some tanks, but Czech is prepared. Obviously, Druids of the Talon and their Fairy Fire making those tanks even squishier with that armor reduction. Ooh, high encording. Ooh. It's not over for Czech, don't get me wrong. If there's any race that can come back from a crappy situation, it is Night Elf, but it's not looking that great for him at the same time. Ooh, Czech going in for the creep jack. Gonna try to snipe that Shredder. Shredders are very expensive units, but stat preservation going to save him. Rejuvenation's going down. Holy Light onto the Mountain King, who is out of storm bolts.
Players' forces are under
And this bear getting chased down. Those knights are pretty fast units. Demon trying to chase him down as well. Oh, one more Griffin shot, but no, the bear's actually gonna live. What do you know? With 7 health, the bear lives. Or will it? Ooh. No, oh. Oh. No, it's gonna live. You're a lucky bear. Right now, Czech trying to chase down Infi. Paladin quickly using that Divine Shield, bolt onto the Demon Hunter. With these Griffins attacking away at the Bears, Czech does not have enough anti-air. He needs to start pumping out Dryads or something. Bolt onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter getting pretty focused down and actually will die, giving level 4 to the Mountain King. That's not good for Czech. GG's called. And Infi wins this best of 5, 3-1 in a very dominating fashion. That is how Infi won the PGL. If you guys like this cast, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to watch me play Warcraft 3, follow me at Twitch at Thendis32, and I will catch you guys later. Ugh.